welcome on back to North Dakota Today. If you're looking for something to do on the weekends with your kiddos or even by yourself, you can always head out to the Plains Art Museum. Joe Williams is joining us this morning. Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing great, how are you?
It's great to have you. I'm doing wonderfully as well. We always love having guests from Plains Art. It's beautiful space there. And what's interesting is you are the director of the Indigenous programs, and you guys have a new exhibit getting ready to go up into action. You want to tell us about it?
Sure. It's Sending a Voice by Gerald Canoyer. It's a solo exhibition. He is a professor over at United Tribes Technical College. He's been in the art field for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's been a few years since he's had a solo exhibition in the region, so it was time to bring him into the fold at the museum and show his current work.
Exciting. So
Very
which
good.
floor on the Plains Art is this?
Second floor.
Second floor. Okay, I've
Second
been
floor.
here. I was walking up there. We met. How funny. We were just telling the story when I first moved here.
Yep.
I went on over. I got inspired after watching North Dakota Today to go see the Plains Art Museum.
It's great.
Yeah, it was beautiful. A lovely building. Just incredible work that you guys do, curating everything. So what is that exhibit that's up currently?
It's Wananishniyape, which is Continuity of Culture. It's a joint exhibition with Crow Shadow Institute for the Arts out of Portland, Oregon. It's a Native American art or print gallery, and we have their prints paired with our items from our collection, and it's a great exhibition. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I remember walking through there. So when does that one come down? What are the dates?
At the end of this week, it comes down.
Oh, okay. So we're getting right into it.
Yep. And it'll be a 3-week turnaround, and then Gerald Canoyer's exhibition will be up, I think, on the 18th of March or so.
Okay. How long have you been with Plains Art?
4 years now.
4 years.
Yes,
okay.
yes, yep.
New to the community, or have you been from here?
I've been here for a while.
Okay,
I think I've lived here like 10 years or so. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So what do you guys have coming up with the podcast? I know you guys are also heading to the digital airwaves.
Yes, we're in our 4th season of 5 Plain Questions podcast. It interviews Native American and Indigenous artists and creatives.
Yeah.
This week we have Jeffrey Gibson, who is an artist out of New York. Fantastic printmaker. He's one of the biggest names in the country, and so we're really honored to have him.
Yeah.
Next week, we actually have Candace Stock. She's a chef over at Burn Bombs. She's a fantastic chef, a great guest for the show. I'm really excited about that episode next week.
Oh my goodness, talking food, huh? What's not to love?
Absolutely.
Burn Bombs actually was the company catering during that open house that I had visited.
Yes.
This was back in August, everybody. I truly was influenced from watching North Dakota Today. I was like, I need to get down there and check it out.
You guys are tapped into what's going on.
I was not disappointed. So what has it been like working in that beautiful building, watching folks come in? Maybe you get regulars who are there all the time, or folks who are new, just like me, wandering in to check it out.
It's an inspiring place, right? The space in there, the community work that the staff does, and we're just all in a place where we're working together so well. The communication's great in that place, and it's a joy to go in there every single day. It really is. Yeah.
I hope your boss is watching.
I hope so too.
How can we find more information on where you guys are located and how to listen to the podcast?
So the podcast, you can go to anywhere where you find your podcasts and type in the number 5 and then Plain Questions, plain like the plains. And it's right there. It's a little black box with a symbol of the museum there. So just click and subscribe to that.
What would you suggest people who may be interested in listening, or maybe they've never listened to this specific podcast, why would you say they should get drawn into this conversation?
Well, I think we have sort of this default concept about Native Americans as figures from the past, right? It's sort of like this historical viewpoint, and that's just not the case. The artists that we feature, we're all contemporary artists. We're all sort of here and now. A number of the guests on the podcast are actually on TV and film. So, earlier this last season, we had Dallas Goldtooth, we had Jenna Schmieding. They're comedians, and those are really fun interviews to listen to. So but I think it's important to have the perspective that the identity of Fargo is intertwined deeply with Native American culture and arts, and I want the community to think about that. So,
very interesting. Entertainment, arts, and culture. You can't go wrong.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It was lovely to have you.
It's great being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll tell Andy you said hi. Well, coming up on today's show, you guys, it is Fat Tuesday, and we are celebrating Mardi Gras. Sandy's Donuts is up next. Stick around if you want to check out what a punchki is.